What up, though, y'all? Back with another anime weekly update. So, obviously, I haven't done one of these in a little bit of time, so there's a lot to catch up. Just gonna talk about three specific things, or I should say, three specific titles. A handful of things in regards to those titles. So, we're gonna be talking about new Berserk news. Gonna be talking about some Jujutsu Kaisen or Jujutsu Kaisen news, and then as well as touching on some Hunter x Hunter news as well. So obviously, I've already did videos in regards to two of these titles. Make sure to go check those out on the channel. If you're new, welcome. If you've seen our videos before, welcome back. We appreciate it either way. So we're gonna start with the Berserk stuff since there's more of that. So I seen that Berserk was only one of three mangas that were on the New York Times bestsellers list. I want to say it was in June, but it could have been in July, but I'm pretty sure it was in June. So that's pretty crazy. That just shows how many people and how much interest Berserk has right now. It was really cool to see that, obviously, decades after the release of the original manga, to see that on such a list. There's a lot of hype behind it over the last few years. And the other topic I wanted to touch on in regards to Berserk is that there's going to be a new updated anime coming out. The Black Swordsman anime is coming out next year. There was an original trailer released in May, but then we got a new one this past week or so. And so they pretty much remade the trailer because they seen how much attention and how much love that first one got. So they went back, added some stuff, and they said they're even adding more into the anime itself. Gonna get more detailed and whatnot. I'm sure you could go ahead and just search that trailer to go see it, but I really liked it. I seen that they included some scenes from before the eclipse, so I'm not sure if they're going to be tackling before the eclipse or if they're kind of just going to do a quick rundown of the eclipse before they get into the Black Swordsman stuff, which is obviously after the eclipse. Good details. The whatchamacallit, excuse me, the animation itself looked really good, very detailed. So I'm excited to see how that comes out next year. I've yet to dive into any anime after the eclipse, just because the animation looks weird and looked weird to me. So I've only watched like the original anime, and I love it so much. Like I talked about in the Griffith Did Nothing Wrong video, I watched like the 6-7 hour long straight video on YouTube. I've watched that multiple times at this point. It's just a really great story to me. So I'm really happy to see an adaptation of the Black Swordsman that actually looks appealing to me. I'm sure that hasn't stopped other people from watching the past adaptations and whatnot, but this is one I'll be watching. This will be the first Black Swordsman anime that I actually get into for sure. And the last bit of Berserk news, there's going to be a board game. I was a kid, grew up on board games. I love games in general, any type of games. So depending on the cost of this, I'm going to get it because I have a few other people close to me that like Berserk too. So I'd actually be able to play it. So that plays a huge factor into any board game. Who do you have that's actually going to be willing to sit down and play this with you? So Berserk is definitely one of those ones where I have a few people to actually sit down and play that with. It's by, it's by Monolith Board Games. And I guess, so obviously, their board games is in their name. So it's going to be a completely brand new type of game in terms of like the rules and just the game setup and all that. So they're making a whole new concept of a board game based around the manga of Berserk. So this could be either really good, really bad. Can't really see an in between. Hopefully, just overall, it's fun when you sit down and play it with other people. That's what matters the most, obviously. So yeah, definitely waiting on more news from that. They just announced it recently, so we don't have any news or information in regards to release date or any type of money thing. But if the anime is going to be coming out, I want to say summer 2025, which they've projected, the animation studio who's making that, then maybe the board game will probably come out around the same time, maybe a little before, maybe during. I can't see it coming out this year, anything like that. But so that's all the Berserk news we have. The next thing I wanted to talk about, Jujutsu Kaisen McDonald's collab. So it's not as extensive as I wanted. It's just a sauce. So it's going to be a special grade garlic sauce. I guess they have a black garlic sauce in Japan, and that's kind of what this is a derivative from. Supposedly, you can only get it through the app. And like I said, it's just the sauce, but they have 6 different packaging for the sauce with different characters on it. Obviously, we get Yuji and Gojo, and then we get the pictured 4 other characters as well. So I would like to get all 6 of the sauces. Maybe it'd be a better bet just to get those off of like eBay or something, to be honest. But the cool thing about if you do buy the sauce through the app, you get a 30-day Crunchyroll free trial. So that's really dope for people that don't necessarily have the money or just haven't tapped into signing up for the Crunchyroll. So honestly, if you're somebody who regularly buys McDonald's and you're a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen, that's definitely a great deal if you're not signed up with Crunchyroll already, or if you have a friend who wants it or has been asking you for your login. You could buy your McDonald's, get your special sauce, and then just throw them the login. So I thought that was a really cool addition. Obviously, it's not a family-friendly thing, so I could see not having like toys and stuff. But I mean, McDonald's has done clothing collections in the past and the recent past, so that would have been cool to kind of just get some McDonald-themed Jujutsu Kaisen merch. I wouldn't have been mad at that at all. Maybe in the future, maybe they're just testing the waters with the sauce to see how interested people are in this overall collaboration in general. But for the last topic, Hunter x Hunter, they're coming out with a video game, Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact. We've just got the 5th and 6th trailer that released over this past week. So the first trailer kind of highlighted Gon and Killua. The second trailer showed us Leorio, or I shouldn't say the second trailer because these were 3 separate trailers. The ones I'm about to name right now. They had a Leorio trailer, a Kurapika trailer, and a Netero trailer. And then most recently that just came out, we have the Machi trailer as well as the Uogin trailer. So 2 of the spiders in this last trailer. It's kind of like a 3-fighter format, like Fighter Z. And it looks good. It looks smooth. I'm not necessarily mad at it. The difference between Hunter x Hunter and Dragon Ball, though, obviously Dragon Ball has way more characters. So, and way more forms, obviously, from those characters that you could choose individually. I am interested in this game. I love Hunter x Hunter, one of my top 3 animes easily. I got into how much I like that. Those were the first videos on the channel, so that kind of shows a lot and how much I really actually care and love that anime with that breakdown. If you haven't seen them, make sure to go see them. But yeah, Nen Impact, they say 2024, no date yet. it's already freaking July, so we should be getting that date soon, especially with them dropping these trailers similar to how Dragon Ball is doing with Sparking, just trailers that reveal characters and whatnot. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, so that's my weekly update. Gonna have another one later this week. This one was supposed to come out a few days ago, but technical difficulties, scheduling, and just other computer stuff. So gonna try to have at least one of these a week. And yeah, that'll do it for the Anime Atrium weekly update. Stay blessed, y'all. Stay safe. Peace.